Greetings, everyone. This is Kurt Allen, your candidate to be the next president of Tuco. Look at this. As clearly demonstrated by the reactions in this very post, people are asking a very serious question. Was this page hacked? Because what they are seeing on Tuco official page is shameful, disgusting, unprofessional, and completely unacceptable. This is the official page of Tuco, not a platform to ridicule one candidate, not a propaganda machine to promote another, and certainly not a place for childish political attacks. Yet, that is exactly what it has become. And when an official organization page is being used in this way, it tells you something is deeply wrong at the top. This is another example of the unprofessionalism and abuse of power coming from the present executive of Tuco. And it is a perfect example of why this nonsense must stop. But this kind of behavior does not come from confidence. It comes from panic. Panic over what Kurt Allen is saying. Panic over what Kurt Allen is exposing. Panic over what Kurt Allen is bringing to light. Because when people can no longer defend their record, they resort to mockery, confusion, propaganda, and abuse of the platform they were entrusted to protect. And there is something else deeply revealing here. The accusations that others are puppets or are being controlled by some wider coalition says far more about them than it does about anyone else. Because very often, those who make those accusations are revealing their own mindset. They accuse others of being controlled because that is how they themselves operate. That is how they see leadership as something manipulated, directed, and controlled from behind the scenes. So in trying to accuse others, they may have exposed their own reality. They are revealing who they are, how they think, and possibly who controls them. That culture of manipulation must end. That culture of control must end, and it must end now. And the people are already responding. After 7 hours, that post had only 7 likes. 1 like an hour. That is not a show of strength. That is a sign of unpopularity. That is a sign that the incumbent leadership is losing the people. The writing is on the wall. Tuco deserves better. Tuco deserves dignity. Tuco deserves professionalism. Tuco deserves leadership it can respect. And that is why the momentum is shifting. Kurt Allen will be the next president of Tuco. And whoever is responsible for using Tuco's official page in such an unprofessional and disgraceful manner will have to answer to it. I end by making this promise. No attack, no propaganda, no attempt to distract from having a track record of failure will deter me from my mission. I am Kurt Allen, the last Bajan of Calypso. I will not be intimidated. I will be the next president of Tuco because our art form deserves better. Thank you.